Hello there. Today I'll be talking about a non-fiction book that I've had since I was around 12. It's called Birds in North America, Eastern Region, and it's by Fred J. Alsop III. Um, Frederick is an ornithologist and a professor of biological sciences at East Tennessee State University. He received his doctorate in zoology while he was at the University of Tennessee. He's written and composed a lot of nonfiction books that revolve around birds. He has done a few other Smithsonian handbooks that have other regions, and he has also done some books regarding what birds particular states have, such as like Alabama and stuff like that. I chose this book due to I had a lot of memories with it, and it had like a pretty big impact on me as a kid. I got this book when I was into birding in 5th grade, and it helped increase my interest in birds and my knowledge about them. And then I don't usually read nonfiction books, but I think this is a really good one. It's also part of a series of Birds of North America, and they're all really well done, and it was a gift I received, but it's the best bird book I've seen. This book gives a wide array of information on birds specifically in the eastern region of North America. Each page talks about a different bird and some brief information about them. So there's just some birds and some stuff. It has like their song. You probably can't see that too much, but it has like their song, behavior, breeding, nesting, population, and what conservation efforts are done for them if their populations are suffering. And it also has like a picture of it has like a comparison up in the top of size comparison, and it has like a map of their location and how prolific they are places. And it also includes like their flight patterns and like nest and ways to identify their nests. And let's see what else. And all the birds are in like groups and stuff like that. So you'll see like a bunch of doves will be placed together. And then the beginning also talks about like extinct birds and gives some facts on them, such as I think it talks about like the dodo and stuff in here. And I've learned a lot from this book over the years to show me interesting extinct birds that I never knew existed. It also helped me discover many beautiful birds and how to identify them. I still use the skills I gained from this book when I'm in nature. Most recently I was in Colorado, and I was in a particular kind of forest, and I was able to identify some stellar jays thanks to this book. And I was able to learn more facts about my favorite bird, which is a blue jay. And beyond that, I've also learned a variety of tools to help identify the birds. For example, since it says the bird's song, I can just listen to birds now. I know the locations of birds now too, and I know generally what kind of birds will be in an area. Seeing all the related birds was something I didn't know prior to reading this book. Last thing I was able to learn from this was how the population of the bird was, and what conservation was occurring for it. From this, I was able to find out what birds are actually in danger and which ones are prospering. I'll be evaluating the text next, and I couldn't find exactly how this book was put together. It doesn't give like a bibliography or anything like that, and it seems to credit only one person for it. But I'm sure there was a team working on it. This would also be a factual nonfiction, since it's just talking about bird facts. Structurally, it's closer to an expository, since each page is focused just on one bird, and it's not like just a narrative. Each page has a bird taking up a majority of the page, and the rest is the different facts of it. The organizational pattern is a descriptive pattern. The style of the book was very straightforward and contains mainly descriptive language in it. And the pictures are the main focus. And it possesses a glossary, index, and a little bit about the author. See, here's the index, and it helps you find all the birds and stuff quickly. And then the little part about the author is just there on the back. It's pretty small. The graphics and visual features are the main focus of the book, and each picture has a very well taken photo. Like some photos are better than others, but they're very up close and stuff, and really just a lot of them. And then the map of their location is also very neat, and each page is, yeah, it's even got little drawings of birds too. Of if they didn't get the male and the female, they'll illustrate one of them with the drawing. And then I like the size comparison up in the top, so you can kind of get a little more visual representation of how big they are. And this book has taught me a great deal about birds, and it has made the identification process easier as well. I have a better visual representation of all the birds, and I can use bird sounds thanks to the book as well. And overall, this book helped me learn a lot about birds in almost every way possible. Plus, I now have the knowledge of what birds are in my area. This book can be used for a wide variety of ages due to how simple it is. And I got this book when I was younger, and it highly interested me, so I'd say 10 years old and up could find knowledge from it. And if you're older, you can look at the flight patterns and the more complicated things in the book, so it's pretty diverse. And I would definitely recommend this book for how visually appealing it is alone, and the photographs are really amazing, and it tells you a wealth of information about each bird. All right, thank you much.